Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this. This is Sam Prentice Makes Things Happen. I'm Sam Prentice, back once again making them happen. Wow, I'm back in the room. I've had a week from hell, but it's Friday. I'm bringing out another quick video for you guys because as I've arrived home after working away all week, I have got some Bigtreetech stuff that's just arrived. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing video on the brand new TMC 2226s and the 7-inch monitor. I'm damn excited for that. So let's get on with it, shall we? Let's get started then, shall we? On the 29th of June, Bigtreetech had a bunch of new stuff that came out on their website. They were doing a live show, so I quickly ordered some Bigtreetech TMC 2226 version 1.2 stepper motor drivers. I also won 4 in a competition, and I also ordered a TFT 7-inch screen. But of course, the most important thing about Bigtreetech is that you get these ducks. One is called Bertie, and the other one is called Lee Towersy. So funnily enough, the most asked question that I get is, what the hell are you even talking about? Well, this is all about 3D printing, and this is about printer upgrades. This is my CR10s5, and I'm basically showing you these new TMC drivers. And what they do is they provide the power and information from the board to the stepper motors, which basically makes your printer move backwards and forwards, up and down, left and right, and all that kind of stuff across those axes. So why is that important? Well, if you want a nice quiet printer and you don't want it to miss out on steps, or if you want to drive bigger motors, these I think support up to around about a 2 amp motor, so they're quite powerful motors. I'm going to be using these in the future video when I do my Core XY printer that I'm just about to buy, so keep an eye out for that one. These are the ones that I won, very exciting, and this is my 3.5 inch screen that I currently have, which is a tiny little one, but it's a touchscreen and it's still pretty awesome, and I'll probably be using that on a future video as well. This is the new screen that I printed out, or the screen case should I say, and in this box is my 7-inch monitor screen. Can't wait to get it out of the box. So the information on this is there are 3 different types of TFT screen. There's a 4.3, a 5 and a 7. This is the version 7. They range prices. The most expensive one is around about $49. I think I got this slightly cheaper because it was their release day, and the cheapest one being $37.68. There it is in all its beauty. As you can see, I'm using my anti-static gloves to handle this product, and dandly holding it round the outside so that I don't touch any of the bits. Look at that, peeling that back. What a beautiful thing. So I also ordered a SKR board as well, but unfortunately I think they've sent me the wrong one. I wanted the turbo board, but they sent me the standard one, so I've just pinged my contact at Bigtreetech. So hopefully I hear something about that. This screen is unfortunately not complete. The back on this needs to be designed, so I'll probably find someone to do that for me, and then obviously I'll print it out. I kind of figured that I would probably mount this a little bit further up on the printer and maybe sit it on the top, because to the left hand side it's actually a little bit annoying and gets in the way, but I'm going to have to extend the cables in order to make that work. And since I have upgraded to the Bondtech DBX and the fantastic Slice Engineering Cophead, I am going to also be changing the box that the SKR turbo board sits in, and I may or may not put some different drivers in there as well and update the whole thing. So there is a good community on Facebook regarding the support of these things and wiring, etc, etc. There's also a GitHub page which is actually surprisingly easy to use, and you can basically drag and drop different graphics to upgrade this screen to however you would like it to display. There are 3 cables that go into the back of this screen. Unfortunately, at this point, I didn't realise that I've actually plugged one in incorrectly, so I'm now trying to fathom out exactly what went wrong and why that went wrong. It's quite easy to do because there are a couple of ports on there that kind of look the same, and you also have to hit that reset button, which I didn't do, and it's booting. Fantastic, look at that. So there are 2 modes inside this screen. There is the touchscreen mode, which is very, very pretty and nice. You can't control the second fan from this for some bizarre reason, and if you hold down the right hand button, you will then go into Marlin mode. So if you're used to using a normal Creality CR10, which has, or Marlin booted software version of whatever you might or may not have on your motherboard, you'll be used to seeing that kind of screen. I'm using a K3D Cheetah 5 version in my one to power all this and make it all happen. I'm really impressed with the whole way this all works actually, and the stepper motors work incredibly well. So at this point I'm just flicking through the menu just to make sure that everything works, which of course it does. I've noticed as well, only in the Marlin mode I'm actually able to control the second fan to cool the filament down, which is a bit of an annoyance. But I'm sure I'll get to the bottom of that at some point. I will also point out that this also has not only an SD card input, but it also has a USB input as well. So if you want to use that instead, then you're more than welcome to. So in the other modes to this, there are a bunch of different settings which I was really impressed with. You can change the LED on the knob that I'm playing with at the moment, so to speak. And there are 7 colours that you can change that to, and I'm sure I'll probably go through that in just a couple of seconds, or maybe I won't. But let's see what happens. You can also get a Wi-Fi interface that plugs into the back of this. I'm not going to do that because Wi-Fi and 3D printers, in my opinion, aren't that great at the moment. So, you know, use Octoprint, use something that is definitely tried and tested. So I've just done a quick reboot. What you'll notice there, it says no printer attached. If that isn't back on within about 30 seconds, it takes a few minutes or a few seconds certainly to activate going back to printer mode. Here we go, look, I'm changing the colours of things and it's not working. Don't know why. Oh, what does that mean? Exciting. Just pushing buttons. I don't care. If you go into this menu though, you will be able to make that work. And you just need to switch it on. It's off at the moment. I'm going to switch it on. Ready? We're still waiting. Push the button, Sam. You can do it. Don't let everybody down now. It doesn't shut down because I haven't programmed that into the modes yet. Pushing the buttons. This is the problem with me. See, I'm always pushing the buttons. So the screen is great. I'm really impressed with it. It does work, contrary to belief, and I'm just going to raise the Z-axis, well, because I can. And I like pressing buttons. It's exciting. It's pretty versatile, this screen, and you know, if you're thinking about buying one or haven't seen it at all and just seeing this video for the very first time, I do think it's worth buying. Everybody loves a big one, don't they? Don't they? So that's about it from me. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time for more 3D printing excitement. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.